This is a semi-quick video about the latest Microsoft ad on TV starring Bill Gates and comedian Jerry Seinfeld. And if you don't know who Seinfeld is, Google him. You'll know who he is right away, I'm sure, from the TV show and whatever. So basically, I'm not going to make this video too long. I just want to get your guys' opinions on this ad. So for those of you who have not seen the video yet, pause this video real quick. I'm giving you time. Alright, paused. Good. Click that link in the right of me in the video description and view the ad for Microsoft. I believe it's like a minute, 30 seconds long. Basically, what this ad is about is Bill Gates and Jerry Seinfeld. They're talking in a shoe store, talking about wearing clothes in the shower. Seinfeld offers Gates a churro. They talk about Bill Gates' shoe size, which happens to be a 10. And it's all at a place called Shoe Circus. And Gates is a premium member. I don't know if that has anything to do with Windows Vista Premium. I'm sure that's one of the many versions they offer. But anyway, and then they eventually leave the shoe store after deciding upon a shoe size for Gates. And Seinfeld asks Gates if there's ever going to be something for the computer that's like cake. It's delicious or whatever, and it's enjoyable while you can also use your computer. Now, those are not Seinfeld's exact words, but it's a pretty good summarization, I think. So basically, I think what this ad was trying to say is, yes, the future does look good for Windows. I'm not going to hate on Vista here, but I think it's kind of a way of saying, just because we kind of not failed with Vista, just because we didn't meet your expectations, that does not mean that the future will not be bright. So maybe that's what the ad is saying, that you can still have hope in Microsoft and you don't have to get a Mac just yet. Then again, I could be wrong, but then again, advertising really interests me. It isn't my major here at college, which is arts, but if I wasn't majoring in arts, I would probably be majoring in like marketing and all that, because this stuff fascinates me. So I could be wrong in this ad, I could not, who knows. That's my thoughts on the ad. I don't really know what Microsoft is trying to get across besides the point I just made, but to me, that $10 million Microsoft is paying Seinfeld to star in the ads, I really hope the next few ads in this campaign are much, much, much better. Seriously, to the average viewer, after watching this first ad, they're going to be like, what the F? How does that make me want to get Windows? So, to me, in my opinion, Apple's doing a much better job so far with their Get a Mac campaign. You know, don't buy Vista, get a Mac, get a MacBook. It's the #1 notebook in college. You get a free iPod Touch, and Apple does a great job with that. Apple's brilliant at their marketing. Some people will argue that, but I think personally that it's a great ad campaign. Apple is fierce when it comes to slapping Microsoft in the face, but they have to be. This is competition. This is the #1 OS that Apple is trying to compete with. But here comes Microsoft with their $10 million that they're paying Seinfeld, and the least they can do is make an ad about a shoe store in Seinfeld. I don't really get it. So this is kind of a video question to you guys. What does this ad mean? What is Microsoft trying to say? And please enlighten me, because I'm an avid. I'm a diehard Mac user. You guys should know that by now. I love Apple. I love most of Apple's products, and I love their marketing. I just think it's genius, and I love their design. They're just a great company. Microsoft makes an excellent gaming console, which is the 360, but when it comes to the OS, I just do not prefer to use it. So before I get the haters commenting, oh David, you suck, you're a Mac user and you hate Windows. Guys, that's not the truth. I switched from Windows for a reason, but that's besides the point. This video is about the ad, so please reply with your video response or text response, audio response, whatever you want to do. Get your point across and tell me, what is Microsoft trying to get at with the new ad campaign? Thanks.